me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose.
95 degrees. Going up hills with no shade. Got some nice views, but Dad would not like this. Hey guys, beautiful day 44. I'm staying at a 400-year-old house today. That door is 200 years old, so it's brand new. Relax, Daniel, slow down. Why don't you show them this 400-year-old gîte that you're talking about? This is the 200-year-old door inside. Dining room table, but it's a small one because the actual dining room's over there. They have a store here. It's full of things that you can buy for the way. Fruits, foods, vegetables. The kitchen over there. Oh, check this out. Massive, massive bathroom. Brand new ancient toilet, 4,000 years old. Big shower, massive shower. I want my gîte to have a big shower like that. Good looking man. This is a little reading room. Check it out. Let me put this down. Massive silver Bible, but it's in French. If not, I would want it. I still want it, honestly. But yeah, little reading room where I wrote a couple postcards. This is what the gîte upstairs looks like. Sleeps 7 of us. My bed. Bathroom with a shower, toilet. Pretty new, pretty renovated. Quickly showing you the living room. Big table for breakfast, big table for dinner. Breakfast self-serve right there. Ancient fireplace right here. Maps of the ways. I'll put a picture of the maps of the ways so you guys can see how far your boy made it. But this is the ancient house. Wow, what an incredible day. I think it's one of my favorite days of this trip so far. Why? Well, thanks for asking. I'll try to put up some pictures as I talk, or videos, just so you guys can see if I have any. I don't even know. Je ne sais pas. But it was great because I woke up early. Not super early, I kind of slept in. And by sleeping in, I mean I woke up at 6:45 because I'm used to waking up early now. And I wanted to sleep in, but my body said no. So 6:45, had a great big breakfast, granola, yogurt, toast. You guys know how it goes. You know how it goes. After that, Delphine and I walked. We had a short walk today, 18 kilometers, but the heat was there. 95 degrees. It started at 9:30 it started. The heat, it was unbearable. Check it out. Little chapel, house of the Lord right there. Thank you for such a great day. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, short walk today, but as soon as we start walking, maybe an hour after, the heat started. It was unbearable. There was not a lot of shade. There was a lot of ups and downs because we're getting closer to the Pyrenees, so we have a lot of mountains now. And after we hit a town, I had seen on the map that there was a little river. So I was like, maybe, just maybe, we can find a good spot here to rest for a couple hours. I mean, we got to kill time anyway. We're going to get to the gîte before it opens. And they're not going to let us in. So, voila. We found the rivière, and we went to the river, and we could not find a place where we could rest. The little entrance to the river was very exposed to the sun, so it wasn't a good spot for us. And we looked around and we didn't see any spots along the river or under the bridge. So I said, you know what? Why don't we just get in the river? It looks shallow. Let's get in the river and let's walk the length of the river and see if we find a good spot. So we did that. We took our shoes off, Delphine and I, And with my staff, you know, I got in there. It wasn't slippery at all. We walked into the river. It was like Lord of the Rings. We were literally walking downstream until we found a spot, and it was great. And there we spent hours. I was writing stories. We were singing La Vie en Rose by Louis Armstrong, which apparently is a knockoff of the real French version, which I also listened to, and it was beautiful. I ate a bunch of food, pâté, fresh bread that I had in my bag. How do I say it? Oh, what's the French word? Pickles, but Capignon, I believe. Man, great. I have these little tiny pickles in a jar. I carry it around. I know I'm always talking about weight and stuff, but those pickles are good with pate and bread. So I had that and some cheese called Aroue-Ithorots-Olhaïby, which is from this Basque region. That's right, I'm in the Basque region. So here's some pictures of what buildings look like in the Basque region. Beautiful. Hopefully, Daniel, in the future, you edited some pictures of the Basque region here. Check it out. The sun's gonna go down soon. Beautiful. I kind of have to pee. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap up this video pretty quick because I do have to pee. We stayed there a while, you know, writing stories. Well, I was writing stories. Just listen, and at one point I just sat in the river. Every time I got hot, I just got into the river, cooled off. It was great. And then there was shade, there was sunlight. I'm a little sunburned, I think, but I think, oh no, I didn't fix the tan. I thought I fixed the tan. Dang it. But at one point I was just sitting in the river as the cold water was cooling down my body and the sun was shining down on me. Closed my eyes and I was like, I thought to myself, man, I could be stuck in an office right now. And instead, I'm here. And I listen to the birds chirping. I listen to the water running. Sorry, I was just listening to the birds chirping. That was weird. I felt the cool water just cleansing my body and lowering my body temperature. And I could see the rays of sunlight coming in through my eyes, and I was just thanking God for all of this. Thanking God for giving me this opportunity. For letting me be here. For letting me have such a wonderful day. And when I said writing stories, I asked Delphine to write me a goodbye in my journal. Something that I've been asking people since Estelle first gave me the idea. And they write it in French, so I can't read it, but I'll read it later. And she asked me to write a story because I'm always coming up with stories. So I wrote a story in her journal. It was a great story. It took me 2 hours to write, though, because my pen was low on ink. My hand hurts. Oh, I'm out of breath. I just ate a massive meal. But, man, this is a beautiful country. Basque country. It was starting to get boring, honestly. The way was looking a little boring with flat fields and corn. But as we're getting close to the Pyrenees, we're getting to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country here. Anyway, after that, we got to the gîte, which is 400 years old. The host, maybe 8 years older than me, she went on the way and then she thought, oh, I gotta buy a gîte. I would buy this gîte. Incredible. Incredible. But I want to serve people the way she's serving people. And we ate a magnificent dinner. I'm pregnant. That's not actually in my belly. I was just pushing it out. Stop calling me fat. What's wrong with you? Don't you know Jesus said not to judge? Anyway. Magnificent dinner. I pratique mon français un petit peu. But I was nervous, so it didn't come out as well as it could have. I did practice a lot today with Delphine. Every time I meet somebody from France, they're patient with me and they teach me things. So what can I teach you guys that I learned today? Now that I'm put on the spot and I don't have a lot of time, I really need to pee, it's kind of hard. Okay, quelque chose means something. Quelque chose. I also like to say en fait. It means in fact. En fait, je pourrais manger quelque chose. I could eat something, but I can't. I'm actually full. I can always eat something. The gîte owner saw that there was a lot of food remaining, and she says, please, someone has to help me. I said, madam, that's what I was born for. I'll help you out. So I ate another plate. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices like that, guys. And tomorrow we should have a really big pilgrim dinner. I made reservations in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, or Saint-Jean-Pied-Port, with a bunch of my fellow pilgrims. 5 to 7 of us will be there. Julian, Adrian, Delphine, a Belgian girl named Pauline, a Belgian guy named Helmut, and a German guy whose name I don't know. But we're gonna have a nice dinner because everyone's going their own way. And we're starting a new way. So excited about that. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Peace out, Girl Scout.